Oh. And you know, Brian, it's so interesting that these fans chant Chelsea's better, because so often that is directed at Matt Cardona's insurance policy, his tag team partner, whatever you want to call her. Her name is Steph DeLander. She was originally scheduled to be here tonight. Unfortunately, unable to make it. We send our best to STL. You got to think that it puts a little bit of a wrench in the plans of Cardona, used to having DeLander by his side.
Absolutely. The two are often a package deal.
Deathmatch royalty, they call themselves.
King and queen themselves, absolutely. And you got to believe, like you said, Steph not making it here tonight could change Cardona's game plan a little bit, but I still have all the confidence in the world for him.
They can be king and queen all they want. Tonight, Cardona heading into battle against a prince, more specifically Prince Pretty, and he seems a little trepidatious, perhaps.
Absolutely. Hey, you know what? The ring rust is real. I can imagine he's probably a little nervous about getting back in the ring after all that time. He's been busy, making that Twitch money. I'm not going to fault him for that.
Well, it's the age-old tale of who has the advantage here. Cardona, of course, has been one of the most world-traveled wrestlers across the independent scene. He's been keeping himself busy. He's been keeping himself in ring shape. He's been getting his reps in. Unlike Breeze, this is only his second match back in a couple years. So does that benefit Breeze because he's fresher? Or does that benefit Cardona because Breeze has ring rust here?
Cardona has been putting in the miles. He's been callousing his body all around the world, defying everyone's expectations, I might add.
Mid-Cardona, as the fans are chanting. Whoa! Cardona just shoving Breeze. Sheer disrespect here and amongst the prestige universe, as he might say.
That VIP fan only paid for the seat. He got quite a gift.
Now Cardona making his way back into the ring. Again, very trepidatious here. Can talk all the smack he wants against Breeze, but he does not want to stand toe-to-toe with him in the opening moments here.
It's mind games, Jordan. I mean, all he's trying to do is just up the nerves for Breeze. Every second that they weren't locking up was just more anticipation, more adrenaline. And then what do you do when the adrenaline dumps, Jordan? Oh!
Well, Cardona looking to dump Breeze on his face there, and again escaping to the outside, heading towards the merch table. You got to wait till intermission for that, Matt.
He's always making money, even when he's actively wrestling.
Gotta be careful, he doesn't get himself counted out here against Breeze. Of course, Breeze in action against Sean Spears in Missoula, Montana next weekend. That event will not be streaming September 9th. The only way to see it is live in Missoula. And then a couple weeks down the line, back at the Globe Theater in Los Angeles. If he's ready to go after tonight, Breeze taking on Prestige World Champion Alex Shelley.
If he's good. Tell you what, Shelley and Satan both licking their wounds after tonight. The team of Sinner and Saint, there's really upended plans for everyone here tonight at Prestige.
Well, Cardona might have some wounds to lick here as Breeze levels him with repeated shots.
Corner, big body
up and over goes Cardona. Cardona is a big man, and you know what they say, Zane? The bigger they are, the harder they fall.
Absolutely. Cardona wisely getting out of the ring, though.
He's got the mic in hand again.
Oh, okay.
Hold on a second. Timeout, timeout, timeout.
Are there timeouts in death matches?
There are not. And he's not a deathmatch wrestler.
But he's deathmatch wrestler.
I know I'm always ready. But this guy's too ready. He's been training at Flatbacks down in Orlando. You know what? It's not worth it for me to get injured here. I'm going to the airport.
Wow.
All right, well.
Matt Cardona taking the coward's way out. He's throwing in the proverbial towel.
I mean, he already got his advance. Wait a minute, though. Breeze in hot pursuit.
He's not going to give him the satisfaction. He has waited too damn long for this opportunity.
Look out.
This is, of course, the second time that these two men have done battle. The first was on the November 19th, 2015 edition of Thursday Night SmackDown. where Breeze picked up a victory over Cardona. Both of those men have changed and evolved and grown so much, but you got to think Breeze looking to continue that streak.
Absolutely. Matt Cardona is not the same man as he was back in his past life.
Hey, this is no woo-woo-woo kid. This is no Long Island loudmouth.
Oh. I gotta say, I did like the one-legged tights, though.
That was a fashion statement.
Not gonna lie.
Right now, it's Breeze making a big statement as he sends Cardona into the ring. And again, Cardona escaping here.
And that is some more of the mind games and the tactics at work. That is some solid strategy. Big knee to the back. And look at Breeze. His return to the ring could be a short one.
Cardona played the long game here, and it seems to be paying off. Finally has Breeze right where he wants him.
Really no man's land out there. Very little space between the fans' knees and the ring apron.
Yeah, I talk about the cheap way out. Cardona would have happily opted for a count-out victory, but Breeze rolling his way back in.
So now Cardona is laying it in thick in more ways than one.
We've seen this before. Cardona feeds off of this hatred, this vitriol from the Roseland faithful. What are they saying, Brian?
Well, I'm not going to repeat that here. Look at that. You can see the thumbtacks on the bottoms of his boots, Jordan. That's a warrior right there.
Well, speaking of boots, Cardona may be thinking reboot.
Here we go. Wind up, he got him!
Lands all of it, and Breeze may be down for the count here.
He jacked his head up with that kick.
Hooks the leg, but Breeze manages to kick out.
Breeze surprising a lot of people here with his resilience so far. There's that shot again, folks. Your eyes are not deceiving you.
Well, again, you got to think, given the devil is due, not only do those thumbtacks look gnarly, not only do they make them look tough, but you got to think that added steel does not feel good on the face of Breeze.
Tell you what, Breeze has not encountered the business end of a pizza cutter. He's never had garbage thrown at him. He's entering a tough man's game here.
Irish whipped into the corner by Cardona, and Breeze just crumples. And again, I think we're seeing it here. Breeze looked very, very impressive, certainly in fighting shape by the looks of it, but there is no substitute for ring time. And it seems as if Cardona Mania is running wild.
How much you want to bet he's going to get for that shirt at intermission?
Yeah, something tells me he's not throwing it out for free. Oh, perhaps I spoke too soon.
I mean, that'll easily get you 3 large on eBay.
And Cardona knows it. No handouts from the Deathmatch King. And now choking Breeze here with his own t-shirt, having to be physically restrained by referee Buddy Ruth.
Cardona is royalty. He certainly treats
Whoa!
He acts like royalty. He believes he's above.
Well, it might be Prince Pretty getting the victory here, but only a 2. And just sent down to the canvas with a secondary ticket to the gun show, included with price of admission, included with your IWTV subscription. And again, Cardona back to the choke.
Going with what works here, really wearing down Breeze.
Perhaps saw Skywalker in our previous contest.
Yeah, he was taking notes. Cardona now needs to put Breeze away, utilize some of that killer instinct that he's learned on the blood-soaked canvases of death matches everywhere.
And it's a very delicate balance with Cardona. I mentioned he feeds off of it, but if you're Matt, you got to be careful you don't take too much time flipping off and jaw-jacking with the audience.
Well, there's certainly a lot of that going on. Cardona's got all day, he feels. Oh, no!
And indeed, he took a few too many moments jaw-jacking with Breeze. I mean, Breeze is he's no slouch. Look past the selfies and the rhinestones and the vanity. Breeze is a product of the legendary Lance Storm. He's a trainer in his own right at Flatback's Wrestling School.
I mean, this is the man who took Jushin Thunder Liger to his limits.
And right now he is taking Matt Cardona to his. Breeze perhaps finding a second wind here.
Coming at him. Breeze now finally getting a full head of steam. It's the most momentum he's had all matchup. And Cardona once again.
Deja vu in the worst possible way. But Breeze there to meet him. Taken to the skies.
Very little room for error. Cardona did not hit L2 attack. Maybe it's R2, I don't know.
This is no video game GM mode. This is no action figure playset. This is as real as it gets. Breeze, Cardona head to head here at Roseland 6. But the momentary mistake there from Breeze might have cost him. Cardona back on that top rope with a flurry of punches, back in firm control.
Absolutely, but sets him up.
Huge kick there. Sends Cardona down. Could be enough. Hooks the leg. No.
Can you imagine Breeze getting back into wrestling, getting into the swing of things after all that time on hiatus? To get a big win against Matt Cardona would be a great return.
Well, again, I feel like people don't give Breeze the credit he's deserved. He's a bastion of black and white. He's a bastion of a turning point, an era of professional wrestling that changed and shaped the landscape of the game as we know it.
That's right, and Cardona is taking that evolution one step further.
And now Breeze trying to take Cardona one step closer to demise here.
Cardona's dead weight. Wait a minute, code breaker!
And perhaps breaking the code. That is Tyler. There's Breeze here. Only a 2.
That was a close one.
And you can see Cardona getting frustrated. You can see the proverbial gears spinning in his head.
That's right, Cardona has been wrestling some of the best the last couple of years. Breeze is no exception. And every time Cardona, when people think he's down, he finds new and innovative ways to surprise people.
Cardona maybe looking for the radio silence. Rough Rider no more.
Here comes.
But caught in midair. Sent up and over by Breeze, thinking unprettier.
Dropped him.
Hooks the leg. Breeze is going to do it. No.
Oh, boy. Talk about a potential viral moment there. I almost could envision that pinfall at 3 count getting all the retweets. I'm sorry, reposts. Thanks, Elon.
And Cardona, none too happy. Always time for the camera, always time to insult the fans at ringside. But Breeze, off that reversal, off that unprettier, giving Cardona a taste of his own medicine here.
Absolutely, the corner punches, some of the most devastating moves in professional wrestling on display here.
And he gets all 10.
And with every bedazzled, be-rhinestone punch, Breeze finds himself closer to victory. Look out! Oh,
hold on! Nearly sent spilling into our official. Cardona with a waistlock. Breeze reversing to one of his own, and now
Dick City!
Distracting the official.
Radio silence!
Not like this.
Tell me everything you know, Breeze. Still not enough.
No! Yes! No! No! Breeze able to kick out. You got presumptuous, so did Cardona. As you call it, Dick Kick City, followed up with the radio silence, was not enough. Breeze is still in this thing.
Usually it's enough to put him away every time. But Cardona's going to have to dig deep into his bag of tricks, into his bag of toys. What's he got left to possibly upset Breeze's return?
Again, this is a big night for Breeze. Return to independent wrestling, has a lot to prove, and Cardona with the Internet Championship in hand, it's going to be a flagrant disqualification right in front of the eyes of the official.
Wait a minute, oh!
Beauty shot! Still not enough!
Tell you what, he might not have had everything behind that beauty shot. It's been a while since he's hit it.
Brian, I don't think you understand. These men have both kicked out of each other's signature maneuvers. These men have won championship gold, the upper echelon of our profession, with those moves. And tonight, both kicking out of them. And now Breeze, with the Internet Championship in hand, perhaps having some dark thoughts here.
You know, I will say it's not quite as pretty as the Wrestling with Regret YouTube championship.
All right.
Still a very nice belt. And right now, it could be imprinted on Cardona's face if he's not careful. Buddy Ruth getting involved.
And again, the second low blow.
Not again.
But it still wasn't enough, Zane. He didn't punch in the area code. The GPS was not in. Dick Kick City, there's no ETA.
Dick Kick City, low blow. I don't know a word that starts with L that fits there, but
This time the low blow from Breeze into the supermodel kick.
Wow!
Breeze wins it.
Here is your winner, Breeze.
What a matchup.